quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Seahawks going up against the Bills. So let's send you up to Orchard Park, New York. Standing by, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills.
It's over for you guys, man. It's over.
Pistol. Now Taylor on first down.
Come here, come here.
And he's taken down.
Let's go.
Mike Morgan coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5.
Come here.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. All right, let's take a...
Told you I wasn't playing with you. Press started. Yeah, you got 20 seconds. Huh? No. You got 20 seconds. Yeah, you gotta resume the game.
Look at the offensive starters and the 2nd-round pick out of USC. One to talk about, Robert Woods.
I think a lot of people thought maybe he was ticketed for stardom coming out of USC. Has always been a great route runner.
Come here.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl.
Come here. Come here.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense...
I missed the field goal. Fuck.
What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
Fuck, I missed the field goal.
They've got to turn things around and figure this out because
it's going hella fast.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about.
It's going hella fast. I'm gonna miss field goal.
Down a touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here.
But
He gets it out to the
playing
25-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense.
I thought I was playing with you, boy.
They go play action here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. And a look at Seattle's defense.
When you sit in the Richard Sherman, you get a wide variety of reactions. All I know is that when I watch him play, very few false steps, and excellent understanding of what offenses are trying to do.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine because there's a drill that they use all the time that's called the gauntlet drill, where a receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and catches it from different sides. And the problem with that drill is that you don't actually have to secure the catch. You just kind of catch it, drop it immediately, and keep moving. And sometimes that shows up on plays like this. He's now exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
Hurry up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor.
Get down there. Get down there. Get down there.
And he goes down. Mike Madden in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Doug Baldwin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13 zip.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. On the return, it's Brandon Tate. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there on the pickup, and the Bills are going to have a 1st down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here we go. On 1st down, it's Taylor. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful.
Come here.
Tight end Clay, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Wilson on 1st down. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
He's got his man
touchdown, baby.
Route.
Touchdown, baby.
And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. They'll try to run with Rawls. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have automated there.
Yeah, he needed to
what
be
the hell?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jerry Hughes coming in for this outside linebacker spot. He buries it for a loss of 10 or 11. 3rd and long. It's Wilson.
What the hell? What is this team doing?
And that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him, it leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there.
Oh my God, why am I missing a field goal?
And he pulled it. Oh my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay.
Bro, it's going too fast.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Left side here, caught by Clay. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll give the Bills a first down.
Good defense, I like that.
Watkins alone on the left side.
Here we go. Man 38. Man 38.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And out now come the Seahawks. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield,
oh my God.
Taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield.
I really got sacked, but...
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he
throws
one there, incomplete.
They cheating for you.
Quickly now, a look at the Buffalo defense.
Kyle Williams never gets the credit he deserves as a defensive tackle, but every offense in the league knows how difficult it is to block him.
And it's only the first
quarter. So second down incompletion now brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Barely 2 runs.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again.
Wilson's going to go down. Preston Brown.
I like that flag.
Bury him for a loss of 11.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
He hits Jermaine Kearse. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Touchdown, let's go.
Caught. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Prosise, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that.
Out of the backfield, gets in for the score. On the ground, rolls. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
21 zip, please.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
How much
When you have a quarterback who can move and get outside the pocket, yet still keep his eyes downfield and find open targets, you have a very dangerous player at that position.
Yo, I got like...
A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Good defense.
He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. They go play action with Taylor. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Doug Baldwin's gone from undrafted to one of the top targets in the NFL, but he still has that monster chip on his shoulder, still doesn't get the respect he deserves. Just ask him. And he finished 11th this year in receiving, which means he's just outside the top 10, which I think will motivate him further in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe that makes the chip a little bigger come playoff time.
I'm not sure Doug Baldwin's chip can get much bigger, but boy, does he translate into excellent play.
They go again with Rollins. And he goes back.
What, you quit?
Backwards here, losing yardage, back to the 16.
Oh, you didn't quit yet. Oh, never mind, I thought you did.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Doug Baldwin.
I hope I don't miss the
second
field goal.
touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Bro, stop missing field goal.
No good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Never missing that field goal.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
Down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Tony McDaniel coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
You can check the Seahawks. You're not getting no yards. Take interception.
1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Score at least a touchdown.
A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Now Taylor, a give to the fullback Felton. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away. territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch.
Baldwin intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills getting set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. It's
amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Taylor trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
See the interception.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And he's going to go down for a 4th time today, and this time the result is a safety. Well, this O-line, they've had trouble with a pass rush all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running for his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. They've sacked him time and again, and this time they do it in the end zone.
You said it, partner. No time, none whatsoever.
I'm winning your
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Now
tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Bills' offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Another pistol look here. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. It's a gain of 11 yards that time. And 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now Taylor to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
I think he might have been a little bit too focused on turning up.
Play me again, then. Well, you caught it? We play another game so you can know that. Did you challenge it already? We play another game too, but with the WAC teams. After this one, we playing with the WAC teams. We gotta pick a WAP team. Hurry up, bruh.
He didn't stay in bounds. He caught the ball, but he wanted to catch it and run, get that rack yardage so badly, he forgot to stay in bounds first.
It's incompletion.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
Let's go. 190.
Taylor will throw again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They pass up the three, fake it, it doesn't work. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now Wilson on second down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on third down.
Third and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And here come the Bills. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Watkins alone on the left side. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a play fake here on first down. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Here's John Ryan now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Now it's Tate. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Who's that, Jasmine? Who's that? Nigeria? Why? Try to fight who?
Backfield, that's McCoy. They go back to the air here after the INT. And it's
why she mad at you, you said? Who's she gonna fight?
ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Huh?
Watkins alone on the left side. Second and 10 now. It's Taylor. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
I'm going to go easy on you. Huh? The what?
On third down, Taylor. And that's incomplete. Charles Clay is tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up a fourth down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot.
Huh? Khalil or Jada don't play them
here out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to put it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I'm expecting 35-0
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead. Low man wins.
Oh, I thought Jalen was going to play now.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
They always playing 2K.
Now Wilson on second down. And left side
They
here,
some things for 2K.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Third down and 5.
That's the only game he played, 2K.
Here's Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Is no one down there?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
It's a snowstorm right now. Yeah.
No move to get the offense off the
But you
field.
already
They're
know
going on 4th
who's
and
gonna have
5.
score.
They'll run for it. Rolls. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38.
I don't like this
Thomas Rolls
running back.
unable to push his way
They're never the 18
for the
yards.
first. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
But if you get to 50, you gotta quit. If I 50 zip you gotta quit. And then we gotta do it again.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
If I get to 50 zip you gotta quit. And then we gotta pick new teams.
Now hold everything here. We're gonna get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm too nice
to the
though.
line now, 1st and 10.
I can't believe I'm scraping you.
Here we go. 190.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
I don't play
Flushed
S5.
out right. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him
So you
hemmed
touch
in,
it that
but
you're
somehow
every
he
day?
was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Watkins alone on the left side.
Here we go. 38.
Awesome, with your channel.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And it pops free. The collision
That was a
there
good
jarred
hit.
the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy
But I
that
hope we
drops
beat
that
the
football
Falcons.
very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all
yeah,
around
that's gotta be a
him, but he
good
usually
game.
has the focus to haul that one in.
This year.
2nd down following the incompletion.
But we're gonna beat them though. Cause we got Doug Baldwin, Richard Sherman.
Now it's Taylor. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Now Taylor. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop.
I said if I 50 zip you gotta
Seattle now ready
pick
to march
another
out of the
team.
field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky though, because no points against the team on.
I said if I 50 zip you gotta
See how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a
What?
defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Well, obviously, wild card weekend is upon us, but don't forget about the
What
14
school you go
this
to in
weekend
Brooklyn?
off. When you get to this part of the season, is that a big advantage, or I mean?
Huh? What school you go to in Brooklyn? It's cool. It's better than Dove.
Teams run the table, so how big of an advantage is that first round bye?
You're exactly right. We have seen wild card
Are they
teams take it all the
Hispanics?
way to the Super The Giants have been a prime example of doing that. But every team I know would love to have that open
got a
week
girlfriend
and
already?
be able to prepare for the playoffs. Why? You rest your injured guys.
Huh?
Okay. Get a
Oh,
little
that's
bit of
your
a break.
girlfriend?
Everyone kind of gets out of the building for a little while. And the one thing that those teams get
Huh?
assess what's going on ahead of them. All right, they see how the other team plays, able to get in your game plan, almost like you can make the last move before you play. He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Here's John Ryan now as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Nice.
Yo, Asia, Asia went out with Maya.
Back 14.
Huh? And then she went out with Annette too.
And possession will change here with
But they barely kissed though.
until halftime. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't.
Every time Asia wanted to kiss, every time Asia wanted to kiss from Annette, Annette used to hide her face and didn't want to give her to her.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's probably why.
Second and 10 now. It's Taylor eluding the pressure right.
I think Asia, she not fully gay. She fake gay. Hell yeah, she fake. She not real one. She fake. You. Her teeth though. Timberland, go out with her.
Right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran off.
And this will be caught at the 30.
What you said? I hear you. Who? Yeah. Asia get all the ugly bitches.
They had big problems getting the play out, obviously. This will be a delay.
Yeah. So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jerry Hughes coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7.
extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Now Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. Nothing doing.
Oh, you seen that?
It'll be fourth down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. The grab made by Kearse over the middle. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Going deep for his tight end play. And, they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold them to a 3-point kick. Now you give them the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Now Taylor on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5.
Finally.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are in for 6. Dan Carpenter now for the extra point. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Taylor going to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. but they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, we'll credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Really keep us for you, but no.
One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. All right, let's go tangential for a second. Give the viewers a behind-the-scenes look at our pregame meal with our production crew. Two of our cameramen, Jared and Goose, one a Dolphins fan, one a Steelers fan. They're going head-to-head because those two teams will meet in the playoffs. It was interesting to hear them debate, wasn't it?
It certainly was. I was a little worried about Goose because normally he flies with Maverick, and you know how that turned out. But anyway, the way they were discussing it, think about how these two teams met in the regular season. Miami, 1-4 at the time, they beat Pittsburgh in a big-time upset. That kick-started their season. Miami won 9 of their next 10 games. In Pittsburgh, they lost their next 4, counting that game. So they went to a tailspin before finishing it strong with 7 straight wins. I think Big Ben, though, back in the lineup, Pittsburgh at home. I like the Steelers in this matchup.
And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
Here we go on fourth down with Taylor. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go back to the air here after the INT. Going for it all. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. And out now come the Seahawks. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And now it's 2nd down.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this one.
We gotta play one more
And
game.
let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Throwing up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back. Last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Woods will say he should have had it, and it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. Are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And now here's another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to let it go again. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. Back now in Buffalo. first down, it's Taylor. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And a little floater there is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
To throw is Taylor. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
They start on the ground with Rawls. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 45 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man.
Oh.
You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
What? Yeah.
The 2 remaining as we step aside here
It's
in the 4th quarter.
I put my games in the show.
They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Let's pick other team.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Huh?